start a game, you had to play a game tomorrow, who would your starting five be?
We finished, I think, spring ball, and then through some of the workouts we had over the summer with Beach at left tackle, and with our left guard being Seltz. And Cormac played a lot because Seltz had some injury stuff that he was going through, so it'd be Seltz, but I think there's some really good competition there. Caden Lyles at center. Right guard with Jack Nelson, and right tackle was Logan Bruss. And then Tip's really pushing hard at the inside three position. So I thought Tipman had a really good, what was out of spring, but had a really good summer, and kind of is ahead of where he was when he left off. So I'm excited to see where he's at in camp.
Does he have a particular spot for you, left guard, right guard, center? Anyone that's
I think he'll get early the majority of his reps at center, but could easily go to guard. Bortolini, Logan Brown are probably those guys are right there, like pushing on the door. So I think if this group can really gain confidence from the competition that exists from within the room, like that they're like, damn, I freaking had to fight my tail off to get where I'm at. I think it'll be a hardened group that'll be able to kind of be leaned on when we need to.
Can you quantify the improvement of Jack Nelson?
I think more than anything, he gained a lot more of an appreciation, understanding for like technique and the details of things. He brings great athleticism to the spot, but just kind of seeing the whole picture, I think, has really helped him to kind of, where you would see something really positive and you're like, dang, that's pretty darn good, but you just couldn't get it consistently. I think now he understands it well enough that he knows how to adjust and adapt and be able to be that. So I'm pumped for him. I really like him and Bruss together. They both move at an explosive tempo. And so I think that complements each other well. Well, Brusser's like, he's got a ton of ability. Like, I think that dude's going to have a great year. He moves so quick at times, he's on top of the guy next to him. You know what I mean? And I think with Nelly, he has a lot of confidence as like they kind of mesh up well together. So it was good. It was a good spring with them.
You hear about running backs needing patience. Like, do offensive linemen need to be patient too?
At times, especially it's kind of funny when guys are uncovered, right? They're uncovered, and it's like, man, I want to, and sometimes I work this direction, I get myself, it's being smart, understanding alignments, understanding kind of leverage, and how to use it to your advantage. Cormac gets in trouble with that sometimes. They are athletic, he can move, you know what I mean? And it's like just helping them to learn to use their power and explosiveness and kind of I always say, be efficient in your footwork. If you can have great efficiency, then you can play really fast, really quick, really explosive. So,
I know you like to try and get your best five on the field if possible. When moving Jack inside, what did you see about him that made you think, okay, that this can work to get him on the field this year rather than maybe back up one of my experienced tackles?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I really liked what Bruss did, in 2019 at right tackle. I liked it a ton, man. He was a difference, probably our biggest, just flat out difference maker on plays, where he just was able to get great movement, knock guys around. There were a couple things that we still needed to shore up, but I liked what he did there. And so it was kind of an experiment. I'm going to try Jack here. Jack was really aggressive. Wanted to have contact, physicality as early as he wanted to create that as fast as he could, and that kind of marries well with guard or center, and I didn't see him being a center, and I don't see him not being a tackle, but I thought he'd really like the opportunity to kind of be as aggressive as he likes to be, and it worked well. Like he liked it, he feels like he's in a little bar fight right there every time he lines up, and he's able to create that, and so it was good for him.
Another guy I want to ask you about was Josh, who, aside from being a walk-on, kind of has a David Moorman type story as a journeyman, been a reliable backup for you for so many years. What did you see from him in the spring as just, potentially maybe finally busting through here in the last year of his career like David did?
Yeah, I thought the biggest thing for him was that he got out of his comfort zone. He wasn't going through a drill or taking a rep to not be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, geez, I don't want to make a mistake here. He was going through it to try to be great at it. And so I think his appreciation for trying new techniques and taking coaching, and he always was a phenomenal kid, but just really allowing to trust yourself in a moment where it's stressful and you kind of force yourself to do something a little bit different or trust the technique I think has really helped him during the spring. If he didn't take a jump, I don't think he would have held off Samson to this point. So it was good, and I appreciate that in him. It's hopefully what you see a senior will be willing to do, and he's done a really good job of that.
I know we in the media have made more of a big deal of Paul taking back the play calling responsibility, but you're still involved in that stuff. But besides coaching the offensive line,
Yeah, it really doesn't change. The whole thing doesn't change a whole lot. Last year was just, I think you get through it and you're like, damn, that's a lot of stuff to do. And what I didn't like was that I couldn't really help the line and adjust things that I could adjust between series. And you're trying to listen, okay, what do you guys liking in the pass game? Like, I know what I like in the run game. I could get them ready for that. I can hear a protection and go, hey guys, this pressure that we're gonna fit the run on. Now, same thing, if it's pro, normal down and distance, we gotta do this. It was just a lot to kind of manage on a game day, you know? And so, no, I like it. I always like when Paul's coaching and into it, like it's good. It's good for the program.